finished my acoustic guitar testing. Wait. Now I have to perfect this. Hold on. See, I can't. I'm so bored. Okay. Let's play some music. Some escucha música. Some música. Bro, now that's stuck in my head. I literally did that to myself. Everything's on sale. Then I lie well as young. Oh, it's you. Be when your breath stank. It's the world. Kids, I'm so bored. Oh, it's you. Gotta like actually do some physical activity, or I'm gonna get boycotts. Found that out in Maple Hospital. Maple Hospital. Yeah, look at your dumbass, Eddie. Being goofy. Anyways. Wait. Oh. Get on my head. Oh, heck nah, bruh. This song paid me off. Because this is not the original. You can't beat the original. You can't. Sorry. Can't beat the original. Get out. Baby, we gotta prepare for our activities today. activities. Hold on. Oh yeah, gotta prepare for our activities. Get off my blanket! I told you! This is my line! You stay on that side! Look out for you! Thoughts and prayers, oh, they do. When Divinity says destiny can be returned. Outside, come on. The bird. The bird. Love was a lie, religion taught I'm not by. I have to do econ work. My skin starts to roar. Oh Lord, we're getting some vitamin D today, guys. Prescribed by my counselor. Fire. Bro, it's hot. Oh my gosh. Oh, the fans are on. From doing absolutely nothing for like 2 hours. Best believe I'm fired up. It's too loud. I should not have drinking that coffee because I'm already I'm gonna get rushed. The Great Recession. Oh, here's her sticky. That's hilarious. Whoa, that's which chapter? That's in chapter 4. I was about to cry. I don't know the lyrics to this song. I love it. I don't know the lyrics. I already listened to that today. This ain't Scotch era. This is legendary. Bye, baby blue. I wish you could see the wicked truth. Caught up in a rush, it's killing you. Going This is known as the law of demand. Really now? Bro, this pen sucks. This pen is fun. What the f- Get out. We're banging it here. Alright, so what time is it? It's 11. I still want to.
like his meaning. It's one of those meaning songs that like you can imagine things and it's like
why do we bother? Why are you running away? Don't you feel like severing? Everything's just come together. It's broken. I don't want to play. We grew up closer than
I'm waiting, like at this point I'm waiting for this tree to fall down on our house. I don't care if it's a palm tree. It's literally tilted.
What shall we live tonight? What shall we eat today? Can we go away something just done yesterday?
I don't want a pencil.
Can we be astronauts? What if they find out? Not looking anywhere. Why do we bother to why are we running away? Don't you feel like severing? Everything just come together.
it's broken. Don't want to play. I forgot my voice.
Let's drink existence of birds and why are we weeping at your side? I feel like the flowers and I stare at you sleeping. What shall we wear tonight? What shall we eat today? We just met him yesterday. Should we be movie stars? Will we be millionaires? Anyway, Evelyn, why do we bother to why are you running away? Don't you feel like severing? Everything's just come together. It's wrong.
Type of demand which consumers buy less. Yo, I'm scared. Why does it end with the C?
Trying to do what is best for us. I never asked for this. I never wanted this. All that I want is some time to myself. In your arms, just get away from me. Just stop touching me. You're always trying to be somebody else. You never listen, you're always insisting. Stop reminiscing, I feel something missing. I just want you there with me. Why won't you leave me alone?
Demand is elastic. Hold on. Okay. Demand is elastic. When a change in prices Demand is elastic. When a change in price causes a relatively larger change in quantity demanded by much less of good after a small price. Okay.
Evelyn, 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 Evelyn,
I need to study these lyrics. I need to study these lyrics. Demand. Some bangers going today. Law of demand. Yes. No? Like the price. Where are we talking about income? This is where you're living, baby girl. We're singing together. That alters consumers' income. Type of good whose income increases when whose demand decreases. The The change in quantity demand because of the change of the price so that alters the income. Slide number 7. This is chapter 4 vocab. So, bro, if I got that one wrong, oh my gosh, I butchered that. Cut. Get out. Down at me. How can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? Love, can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never met? December. Back to being friends when we just shared a bed. Love, you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never met. I won't deny you from Love, can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? Love, can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never met? Love, can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? Love, can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never met? Whoa! 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 D word! D word! D word! D word! D? E.
I thought I saw your face today, but I just turned my head away. Your face against the
Like,
but I just see the memories as they come, and I couldn't help but fall in love again. No, I couldn't help but fall in love again. I saw it glitter as I go and loved it, but I never.
put it in. Oh.
My chest is.
I know these are bangers. I want to sing. This is another gradually banger, in my opinion. Come on, what's your emergency?
Don't think I can take it. Whatever drama, piece of me dies like some kind of sadist.
rapid demand in which consumers keep buying.
He knows that I'm real sick. He kissed me and promised I will be alright. We both know it's bullshit. The longer I'm with him, the less I'm alive. Doctor's on the other line, 'cause he's not coming home tonight. And I just took my very last pill. Need something to numb the pain. Demons knocking on my brain. I think they're coming in for the kill. 911, I need someone. My baby tells me like a game, I'm not having fun. 911, please. Well, my heart is always aching and I gotta be done. 'Cause I gotta lose my guy. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Adequate, right?
You must think that I'm crazy. Well, you next two, so I guess that makes three. Need someone to save me. I really appreciate if you intervene. Doctor's on the other line, 'cause he's not coming home tonight. And I need to find my bottle of pills. Swear to God, I'm not insane. The voices only say his name. I'm starting to think that they're real. All I need is someone. My baby does me like a game. I'm not having fun. Won't you leave peace? Well, my heart is always aching and I gotta be done. 'Cause I gotta lose my guy. I'm gonna lose my mind. My baby tells me like a game, I'm not having fun. Won't you leave, please? Oh, my heart is always aching and I gotta be done. 'Cause I gotta lose my guy.
Jump scare.
I don't really give a damn.
But the way you touch me, one more
Toss your dirty shoes in my washing machine. Baby, bring it up inside. I'm not wearing my usual lipstick. I thought maybe we would kiss tonight. Baby, you kissed me already. Toss your
of, okay, let's actually read. What is 5? 5. Lists the quantities of goods demanded by all consumers actors. Starts with market. My mind. Okay. Number 1. Type of demand in which consumers keep buying the goods despite the price increase. Is that incentive?
your filthy fingers all cause you made me cry. You are my flower, you are my thorn, you are everything
My new consumption.
needed and more. And don't be too flattered, these songs are for you. You're growing tired of me. You love me so hard and I still can't sleep.
Let's say the present part.
And all the things I don't talk about. Sorry I don't want your touch. It's not that I don't want you. Sorry I can't take your touch. It's just that I fell in love with a boy. Nobody told me it ended. And it left a room in my head. And I roll it around every night just to watch it grow. Every night, baby, that's where I go.
Oh.
I don't wanna feel better. Who's ever gonna love me like that again? I don't wanna get over you. I wanna sit with you in bed.
Yes.
I don't wanna feel better.
I've been working for nearly an hour.
I wear women's underwear, and then I put a stack of balls in my toilet. heart attack. Going to no innocent empty of the truth and it's naked. It's verbatim and it's shaken. No, 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 no more getting elated. No more listless imitation. For the love of fuck, for the sake of me, did you ever really think you'd love a guy like me? I am the loser in the morning, I'm the cock of the day, I'm the boss in the police, I'm a glove on the state. Ayo, 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 yeah, go, yeah, go, yeah, go, yeah, go, yeah, go. Yes, verbatim, yeah, and it's naked, and yeah, and it's shaking, shakes, shakes, shakes. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, yeah. It's not the energy reeling on the lines in your face, no the clouds on the ceiling, no the clouds in space. It's not the phone on the table, no the bed in the earth, no the bed in the stable, no your stable words. It's not the forest eating, nor the cry in the air, nor the boy and the star.
Where are these dogs at?
What?
Oh, is she
Ding.
think that it's done hating you. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You think that she smokes saves you, but it won't between you and me. And I think part of you hated me, so only wants to survive you. There is nothing better I can be. I sit because I have to. You're wrong for what you did to me, but I sit for kinda liking it. Oh, it all got better eventually. I love the sick since I knew how to breathe. I'm pretty sure choosing again. Oh, you don't know what that does to me. Well, actually, I can never say. I love the sick since I knew how to breathe, since I knew how to. I hope you settle with that girl you love and get that shitty job I know you need. I think that she might be enough to save you, and I'm sorry that wasn't me, but I think probably you hated me, so on me was surviving you. There is nothing better I could be.
which states that
I
the
was
quantity
sick
demand
because I had to.
firstly
I had to.
first.
You were wrong for what you did to me, but I was sick for kinda liking it. Oh, it all got better eventually. I love the
The
sick
price of
since I
something
knew how to
increases,
breathe.
the quantity demanded
I'm pretty sure
decreases.
choosing again.
Like
Oh,
when the
you
price goes
don't know
down,
what that
buyers
does to
have
me.
incentive to purchase more,
Well, exactly
and so the
never
quantity
say.
demanded goes up.
I love the sick since I knew how to breathe,
Economics
since I knew how to.
is a social study.
Well, your
This is
pants are
a
on
social
fucking
science, a
fire,
study of the way
and you
we behave
ain't like a
when things
goddamn
around us
lighter. And
change.
you say that it's
Neuroscience
not
has
my
observed
fault,
pause when a
but I
theory
don't
proves true after
believe you
repeated
at
tests,
all.
and it fits
If you
within our
let
larger
me
understanding of the
then
field.
why
The
didn't
inverse
you
relationship
never
between price and quantity
You
demanded appears in study after study, with people almost always
were
stating that they would buy
wrong.
more if its price went down and less if the price went up. Second, common sense and simple observation are consistent with the law of demand. This is how people behave. People buy more ice cream at lower prices than they do at higher prices. It's the main reason that grocery stores put products on sale. The market demand curve shows the quantities demanded by everyone who is interested in purchasing the product. As in the example with the movie tickets, shows the market demand curve for my and his friend to the government for simplicity, you assume to be willing and able to buy those. To get the market demand curve, all we need to do is add together the number of course natural market demand would represent thousands if not millions of people, and the range of prices would have to be wide enough to include everyone. Other than that, there are no meaningful differences between individual and market demand curves. Both are downward sloping and both represent to describe the amount of usefulness or satisfaction that someone gets from a use of product. additional satisfaction a person gets from acquiring or using one more unit of product is an important extension of this concept because it explains so much about demand. In economics, the word marginal means extra or additional, and it applies to the next unit, such as the next unit required or produced or used. The reason we buy something in the first place is because we feel that the product is useful and will give us utility or satisfaction. However, as we use more and more of a product, we usually encounter diminishing marginal utility, which means that the extra satisfaction we get from using additional quantities of the product begins to decline. Because of our diminishing satisfaction, our diminishing marginal utility, as we consume every additional unit, we usually are not willing to pay as much for the second, third, or fourth unit and so on as we did for the first. This is why our demand curve is downward sloping, and this is why Mike and Julia will not pay as much for the second burrito as they did for the first. Diminishing satisfaction happens to all of us. For example, if you are very thirsty, you might be willing to pay a high price for a bottle of water since you consume it and are less thirsty. The second bottle will give you less satisfaction, and so you might not be willing to pay the same price as you did for the first. Economist Carl introduced the idea of marginal utility. Like the examples above, he used food to explain the concept of diminishing marginal utility, observing that satisfaction utility decreases as a person consumes more of a particular product. Pioneered the idea of marginal unity in economic thought, arguing that a good's value and thus its place is determined by how well it satisfies a customer's wants. His thinking challenged traditional views, and that value derives from the cost of the labor needed to produce the good. Critics derided Major Ansch's students, calling him the Austrian school, to emphasize their departure from the mainstream. Today, the Austrian school is a widely accepted body of them. Okay. I've been a man of which the satisfaction of every man's need for food up to the point where his life is thereby assured has the full importance of the maintenance of his life. Consumption exceeding this amount, again up to a certain point, has the importance of preserving his health, that is, his continuing well-being. Consumption exceeding beyond even this point has merely the importance, as observation shows, of a progressively weaker pleasure. Until it finally reaches a certain limit at which satisfaction of the need for food is so complete that preservation of health nor that every further intake of food contributes neither to the maintenance of life, nor to the preservation of health, nor does it even give pleasure to the consumer, becoming first a matter of indifference to him, eventually a cause of pain, a danger to health, and finally a danger to life itself. Similar observations can be made with respect to more or less complete satisfaction of all human needs. Every year is the same. Toys, are at the store, furiously sure the internet, only to face the same devastating news. Item you want is out of stock. What creates this demand madness what causes this demand madness that strikes around the holidays? Some people blame Shirley Temple. In 1934, when the child actress was just 6 years old, the Ideal Toy Company captured her likeness and distinctive curly locks on the world's first celebrity doll. Demand for the doll skyrocketed when her breakout film Bright Eyes was released just before Christmas. Sales eventually hit 45 million. Another possible culprit, feverish. Another possible culprit is the family-run toy company that began selling small plastic features to stick on potatoes in 1952. Mr. Potato Head was the first toy advertised on television, prompting a chorus of "Can I have that?" and "I want that" from America's children. One entrepreneur's idea of selling rocks as pets became the hot holiday toy of 1975. He sent a press release to every major media outlet. By the time the holiday came, consumers were buying more than 100,000 pet rocks a day. The fad ended just under 6 months, but more than 5 million were sold. After the first Star Wars movie opened in 1977, one toy maker couldn't produce enough Star Wars action figures to meet the demand. In a stroke of marketing genius, panicked parents were offered an early bird certificate instead. On the holiday, children opened a package that contained no toy, but instead had information about the figure they would receive in a few weeks. Will you be caught up in the presentation? Oh, that's a shame, man. Let's say the price of a product changes and all other factors remain the same. In that case, the demand curve doesn't move, but the quantity demanded changes. But sometimes the entire demand curve shifts due to a factor other than price, such as advertising campaign or a change in consumer income. Period 2, to see what happens when only the price changes and everything else remains constant. Conversely, from only a change in price can cause a change in quantity demanded. When the price goes down, the quantity demanded increases. When the price goes up, the quantity demanded decreases. Both changes appear moving along the demand curve. It's different. Very well. Putting it down. Or in contrast, people will buy less of a product if they get tired of it, if they have reason to worry about it, whether it's a good choice. This is exactly what happens when a rumor or unfavorable report about a product appears. When fewer people want the product at all possible prices, the demand curve shifts to the left, showing a decrease in demand. People treat better with margarine. Yes, tasting better on food. The way people think about the future can also affect demand. For example, suppose that the company breaker, although we can protect the change in expectations without income. Those are suppose that prices change all the time, but sometimes the consequences can be surprising. For example, elastic. Oh my gosh, it might be elastic. Inelastic. It's inelastic. Fuck. Oh my gosh, I was looking for that. Bro, it's been an hour. Demand an hour, 14 minutes, and 32 seconds. Demand is inelastic. When a given change in price causes a relatively smaller change in quantity demanded. This is shown in panel B of figure 4.5, blah blah. Where a 1/3 drop in price from point A to B causes quantity demanded to increase by 25%. And from 2 to 2, 1.5 units. For example, an increase in the price of a cancer drug might not bring about much change in the quantity demanded if the patients didn't have other options. Even if the price were cut in half, the quantity demanded might not increase if patients didn't need a higher dosage. Type of demand in which consumers keep buying a good despite the price. Demand is unit elastic. Revenue. It's inelastic. Right? Is it label? When a change is demand is inelastic, when it's given change in price causes a relatively smaller change in quantity demanded. And here it says type of demand in which consumers keep buying a good despite the price increase. A change in price and a change in revenue move in the same direction. To summarize the measure of elasticity of demand, compare the percentage change in the dependent variable, quantity demanded, smaller multiply. No change in revenue. Oh. But that says inelastic. That wouldn't make sense. Get on my head. Here's more. Oh. Yeah, that the quantity of the price demanded is not especially sensitive to changes of price. For example, people who need to take medication on a regular schedule will pay higher prices rather than delaying buying and using the product. The demand for tobacco products also tends to be inelastic because the product is addictive. As a result, a sharp increase in price will lower the quantity purchased by consumers, but not very much. The change in quantity demanded is also likely to be relatively small for these products when their prices go down instead of up. But if the price of coffee, chips, or gasoline from a particular station increased, customers could delay buying any of these items without suffering any great inconvenience. It summarizes some of these observations. If the answer to the question, can the person be delayed, is yes, the demand for the product is likely to be elastic. If the answer to the question is no, then the demand is going to be inelastic. Available. If adequate substitutes are available, consumers will switch back and forth between product substitutes, price, blah blah blah. However, the viewer substitutes are inelastic, tends to be note that the market is does the purchase use with substitutes? So it's inelastic. A type of demand in which consumers keep buying good despite the price. So keep buying it. So I'm just gonna put inelastic to save my life. I think I spelled it wrong. I'm gonna elastic. Okay, number 3. I'm sorry, how long? That took me an hour. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna take a break because I deserve it. We're gonna play some Maple